Hi guys, welcome back, Agrarian Skies, with me, Sid, and I've, as usual, because this is my addiction, been very busy between episodes. So, I am, well, stop looking at that wall. Let's get on. So, first things first, I have been stabbing myself, well, not stabbing myself, because it's that orb now, isn't it, but I've been poking myself with that orb like a boss over the last few hours of just standing on the roof here, filling the blood altar. I've got nowhere near enough of this yet, but we can at least make a start upgrading my altar to the... Oh, that's not right. Idiot. To the next level. Let me just split those. Take half of those. So... Oh. So that's, I think that's getting on to quite a few of the ones I need anyway. So I want to knock down a couple of the magic quests in here. But first things first, let's head up to the roof. My blood altars all, you know what I didn't bring. Bonk, bonk. I want one of those as well. Part of the first quest here is... Where are we? Get that up. Open. I need to make a potion flask while I'm up there, so just munch. Lovely, lovely toast. So, we'll just chuck that in there. There should be enough. I think there was about 1,300 blood in there when I left it. And then once that, oh, I can do this anyway. I'm going to take these out. And we will replace it with these blood runes. Now, at the moment, these are just basic runes. I do want to put efficiency runes in here ultimately. But to complete the next quest in the blood magic, I do... Oh, I think I've gone one too far there. Yeah, definitely gone. Oh, crap. Didn't have enough blood in there. Okay, let me fix that. Where's my blood thingy? We'll have that as well, just so we're good. Okay. So yeah, my blood network's pretty good, but well, pretty good at this early stage. But you need some fuel. So let me just get that cooking. Hopefully we'll have enough there, but just in case. Oh, how much does it need? Let me just check that. Maybe they've changed the recipe. I thought it was 1,000. No. It's 2,000. That's why. Right, let me grab that out. We'll charge this up. In fact, I will. I'll just let my life regenerate. In the meantime, we'll head back down to the Thaumcraft floor. Now, over the last few days, I have been an absolute scanning fool. I have scanned, I think, every single block on this island. The only thing I haven't scanned is the stuff actually in chests. In fact, while we're doing it, we'll grab all that up so you can see everything. Just about everything has been scanned up here. That doesn't have any essences. There's a few essences I need to still find, but we'll work on those. So in the meantime, let me just grab that, and we'll throw that on one of those on the floor and give it a quick scan. Important with the Thaumcraft is to basically scan absolutely everything, because that's how you get your essences. Okay, so I have unlocked the focus pouch. Now the other thing we needed to complete this next Thaumcraft quest was this one, so we can research that, and that should just be gold nuggets like that. So let's get those built quick. So the focus pouch is that. I've got 25, so we should have enough, I think, to complete this with this wand. However, it's not the end of the world if we don't. Let me break those down and do those. We'll need 2 for when I make the one, but that should be fine. So we should be able to turn that quest in now. Let me just go back here, manual submit and claim. You better not have pinched my one caps. Have you pinched my one cap? You pinched one of my one caps, you swine, and my focus pouch. I don't want to give you them back, which is odd. Anyway, that's a quest done. Let me leather. What did you give me? So protection 4. Oh well, I don't think we really need to be wearing armour at the moment, but we can stash that somewhere. Let me go and charge up this altar a bit, and then we'll have a look what the next mission is on old Thaumcraft. Right, what we got now? So, arcane crafting and alchemy. So what does that want? That wants an arcane work table. I've done one of those, but I can do another. That's easily enough. Deconstruction table, not too difficult. And that will give me those back. And alchemy wants an alchemical furnace, umbilic, construct, and centrifuge. I've not built one of those before. Okay, that's something to look forward to next time. Right, so that has got, what's your current essence level? 1,600, 800, 2,000. That should be, it is. So let's get that bit done. I was actually spending longer doing this than I anticipated. Now over there you'll see there's another platform, and there's a little kind of thing sticking out. I'll come over to that in a minute, and while we're up here, just over there you can see another platform started to go out. I've done a bit of building. And down here you'll find out a sticky outy bit as well. I don't know whether you can see that little white smudge there. Let me help. I found a few ore nodes. There's one over there, there's one over there, and there's one right off of the side of that platform there as well. So I've scanned those because they're going to be useful. Right, good. Got that bit. Let's put my Thaumcraft stuff away for the time being. We'll head down and finish off the blood magic. So the blood magic quest, well, not finish it because there's still stuff, but the blood magic wanted a weak binding agent, a simple catalyst, and a potion flask. Now this is pretty straightforward, especially now I've done my homework and got the, what's the word I'm looking for, worked out how this thing works. So first thing we're going to need, pardon me, is we're going to need to stick my orb in there, and then we have got, now let me get this right, the simple catalyst was sugar, 2 redstone, glowstone, and gunpowder with 200 life points. So I'm going to make 5 of those, because I'll make all 6 actually, why not? Glowstone and gunpowder. And that will start doing, you get the little particle effects, the blood magic particle effects, and as it completes, it's going to pop them at the top there. And we should be able to see that my network is going down. which is to be expected. So that should take 1200 off the my soul network, my life point network, or whatever you want to call it. Pardon me. Nope, we're done. So yeah, so we've got the simple catalyst. Now then we're going to need to do that, and that will make the weak binding agent. Yep, that's got that one, so we should be good to submit that, and we'll take the middle flask and claim. So that's got that one done. Now what we can do, what do we get? Regeneration, and we've got a fire resistance. Would have preferred an empty one, but well, we'll live. And another thingy. So let's just pop that and that in there. That in there. That can go back on the shelf. That can go back on the shelf. Let's get on. Yeah, so I was scanning around and I saw these aura nodes. So this one out here, I can't remember what it was. I haven't got the thermometer on me. So these are going to be pretty useful later, because obviously we haven't got a huge amount in the way of aura nodes around the place. Okay. No, I meant to leave my Thermonomicon behind. Right, over here, this is going to be the basis for my power plant. So I've built the platform. I haven't really done much with it now. I'm going to have a couple of, similar to the lava generator over there, but possibly on a slightly grander scales in these two corners. And over here I'm leaving space for the big reactors work, because that's going to be probably the best source of power ultimately. And with any tech-based mod pack, power is key, basically, and I'll show you what I mean. So I've converted the tree farm. That kept on locking up. I cannot figure out why it kept on locking up. I was checking the pipes. They weren't getting jammed or stuffed. It just wasn't working. So I converted it over to lettuces. I've had to put this in because these damn cats kept on trampling my crops, and I've got a little acreage accumulator down there with a sprinkler that going to need some more bone meal soon. So that's in now. Let me just go down. Bloop. In the meantime, what I have done is I've processed a whole load of the ores over there. I've separated this up into these 4 chests. So loads of iron, loads of tin, loads of silver, a load of copper. I've made quite a bit of electrum and a fair bit of invar in preparation for doing the power plant. Over here, let me wander around. I built this. This is my platform. This is going to be my new tree farm, and it's going to be a multi-block my battery reloader tree farm. And for the time being, I am going to use. I need to just divest myself of this stuff. I am going to use. You can go in there with the others. This ender generator just to power that, but we're going to. I've got the makings now of tesseracts. So if we get a chance this episode, I'll do those. But the first thing we need to do is, well, let me just come over here. I've got a problem with power. I thought I had a problem with power. Oh, this one is, well, that one's charging up now. Now, are you? Why? And now it's going back down again. Yeah, these are not powerful enough to supply all the machines. I modified this, and this has now got 2 extruders. This one is creating gravel only, and is supplying this. any sand goes, this one is supplying gravel, so the gravel is passed through here to make the sand. The sand is passed down here, so anything sand that comes out, that one goes in there, that comes down there, and this comes round. Any dust goes through here, and yada yada. The main reason for that is that my redstone was taking way too long to generate, and that was becoming a bottleneck. So now I would still wanted the gravel because I wanted the diamond production, but now I've got dust and the other stuff from coming out as well, so I've got a little bit more resources. This bit up here is just a power distribution point, put some more machines when I make them. 438 lettuces, so that leaves, what's that, 49,512 to go. That's going to take a while. Okay, so in terms of quests, we need to go to moving power. So I need to make this lot. Now most of this is pretty easy, and I've got pretty much all the stuff I need here. So if I remember rightly, I think that is, the rednet cable is the one I haven't made much of, to be honest. Rednet cable is that and that. So we can make those. And then the rednet energy cable is one of those. So what I need to do is break that down, pop that in, got that, and that should give us that one. It's nice to know you can actually submit these bit at a time. So we can stick that and that out of the way, and we can grab that lot, that lot, that lot. That's for something else. So leadstone is, let me get this right, I think it was, no it wasn't, they made it more complicated, didn't they, in this one? Oh, well, we've updated, we've now got these jetpacks, which I'm not going to play with at this stage, but what we want is with that one, so we can create that. Then we've got the, is it reinforced? Why did I not see the reinforced? Is it hardened? It's hardened, isn't it? Somewhere hardened. So that is that now. Which one did have I got that one? No, I haven't. So it is right. So I need to do that. Grab that and do that, and that will give me. I only need. I might as well do all three. It makes little to no odds. The final one we need, let me just do, is that is the redstone energy conduit. So we are going to need to go and stick that and that in there, and that should make us hardened glass, which will be fun. Now the helps if you spell it right. That needs a couple of electrons, so let me just go and grab that. I can get rid of this junk, some of this junk out my electrum. Give me 2 of those. No. Get rid of those. And those. So that was that. And then we needed, I think it was 2 for every one, so I need 12 redstone, but I only actually need 2 to complete the mission, so let me just whack those 2 in. So I'm definitely going to need to go down and make a lot more of that. We can do the manual submit there, claim the reward, and we have another great board bag. A spiky axe, okay, but not great. Oh, it's okay, but it ain't great. Okay, so let me just dump this lot out of the way. Don't know what that's doing up there. Right, this is for another quest. I need those as well. So on this one, the last thing we need to do is to make a resonant flux capacitor, which is going to take a while. So that's a grindy one. We'll get the stuff together for that. But if I come out of here and go into Hal's kitchen, apart from these crazy ones here, which, yeah, crazy, we need to make a presser, and that is pretty straightforward. It's 2 pistons, and, oops, we've got that. So now we need to then make 200 firm tofu and 200 soy milk. So if I just jump up here and run across, I should have some. I haven't got a whole load, certainly not 200 worth, but we can. Where can we stick this presser? Put that there for now. So we can stick those in, it will do its thing, and it will make the old soy milks and silken tofu, which is a light meal. I'm going to let those finish and I'll be back in a minute, so see you in a moment. Okay, so that's finished. Now, one thing I noticed with this, I do need to be a bit more, but one thing I did notice with this is when you process this again, that's a light meal. You have to press it again, and that gives you firm tofu, which only a snack, so it's actually, that is not as filling as that, which is a bit bizarre. Anyway, we'll leave that processing. And what I'm going to do, I keep on forgetting I've got pressure plates. The thing I want to do for the tree farm is, let me get, I think I've got everything I need. So Tinker's alloy, we're going to make a sturdy casing, and we are going to make a thermionic fabricator. Now we need this because I want to use the multi-farm block structure. Very similar, well, actually very similar, identical to the setup I have on my Magic Farm 2 world, because that makes so much. Let me just get a few glass. That makes so much wood. It's silly. So put that in, and that should melt the glass down. We need. Let me just double check. And I want farm blocks. It is tin electron tubes, so I'm going to need basically a whole bunch of tin and some redstone. Now the nice thing is, now I've got the redstone coming out a little bit faster, is I can just grab a stack of that, and we'll have a couple of stacks of tin, and we can go, where are we? So we need to say we want that recipe, and with a bit of luck it will start working. If it's getting enough power, you are picking up, you are getting power, aren't you? 0.0 of 3 megajoules. Interesting. It's got the glass, it's got the recipe. Let me just try something temporarily here. Give me, oops, not that. Give me an ender pearl. Let's just give it its own power source. I don't know whether I'm just running very low on power or not. It's generating, but that's not receiving any. Why? Glass, tin, redstone. That is all correct. It's not a power incompatibility problem, is it? Shouldn't be. Why are you not getting power then? That is very strange. I'm just going to check this out and I'll be right back in a moment. Okay, I think the problem is my power network isn't up to scratch. So we need, I think, 36 of these. Needs more glass or sand even, but I'll see what I've got. Take those, that should be enough. So all I've done is I've brought it down straight to the energy cell here, hooked it up with a hardened energy conduit, and it was getting the power. So that definitely seems to have sorted it. I need 36 of those. I also need, let's have a look. I think I need a gold farm block. The gearbox is okay. The hatch doesn't need one. I think it's the controller. Control, yes, needs a gold electron tube, so that's basically the same with gold. Let me go and grab some of that. Stick you back. Grab some of that. And that will be pretty much it for the thermionic for the time being. So we'll take those out. We'll grab that lot. And we'll take this out for the time being. We don't want to waste power. And we'll have... Where did that go? Oh, it went into my inventory. So we'll stick that lot away. And we'll clear up my inventory. And I'm going to be back in a moment to build the actual blocks and stuff. Okay, so I built all the brick parts I need. I hope. So we're going to go 1 and then 1, 2, and that's going to come down like that. Oops, naturally that doesn't matter. Oh, that one I might want to. Let's just have that out. Like this. So let's put the valve wants to go in the middle over this. Now I'm going to put an aqueous accumulator in there, so that's going to supply that. The gearbox can come in here, so that's where the power is going to go. Actually, I will do it that way. So the hatch, which is the output, will go there. That, no, I might get away with it. That can go there. We just need to go up top to put the top layer on, and that will give us the structure. Now I'm going to need to build a carpenter to build the intricate circuit board necessary for the control of this, but that should come on. Update. No, let me go down and check. I think maybe I've got something fluffed up somewhere. I'm conscious this is running to time, so I really did. Oh, it is updated. So I need an intricate. At the moment, this is an unmanaged farm, so it will only harvest the crops from this. So I need to make the thermionic, the aqueous accumulator. I also need to make a carpenter, which I think is pretty straightforward. The carpenter is just, yep, that's easy. And then I need an intricate circuit board, which is just gold and redstone in a carpenter with water. So I'm going to knock, oh, and I'll need a soldering iron, which is just that in a carpenter with water. So I'm going to get those whacked together. They're all pretty basic FTB machines, so I will be back as soon as I've got that done. Okay, so the last thing I need to do, it's still raining, it is. For starters is I need to pop that lot out. Ready. Oh, I need to grab some dirt as well. Just stick this on, keep it lit up. Don't want anything unpleasant spawning in my tree farm. Right. Let's get this finished. Now this tree farm is super duper efficient. As I say, I've got it on my Magic Farm 2 LP, and it is just pretty much constant. So we'll take 3 stacks of dirt. That should be enough. I need to make some fertilizer, so let me just do that. That should be a stack. I've got the accumulator in place, so that's my control. This is my gearbox, so this is where I want to. I'm going to put a cable in just to be on the safe side. This forestry stuff has been a little bit weird that I've had to wire it into the system. And ultimately I'm going to power this all back from the power plant, which I intend to build in the next, well, actually tonight's Agrarian Skies live stream, or at least start building. So that is doing its thing. This has got power. It needs that. So the other thing we need to do is to take my soldering iron and say we're going to do a managed farm, and it's going to be copper, 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 and copper. Pop that in there, and that is my circuit board. So that can go in. We can stick down the dirt and the hoofer doofer, and that's off. So that'll power this for a while. It's just temporary. Oh, the other thing we need, I need an item duct. Give me item duct. Thank you. And I probably need to make myself another servo. And thanks, it was pointed out to me that we can use silver to make servos, which was nice. Not that I'm actually short of metal at the moment, but we'll grab that. I'm not sure whether I need a servo for this or not, but to be honest, it's small fry really. So we'll stick my item duct in here. We'll stick a chest here. We'll servo that just to be on the safe side and set it on automatic and wrench it into extract mode, and this should be, pardon me, running quite happily. Let's go and have a look. So it's all laid out. It's got the peat, the trees are there. Now this thing does grow pretty damn fast actually, to be honest. Let me just check my light levels. And I think what I will do is just to ensure that those don't interfere with the growth of these trees. We'll stick those in. I think we should be good at that. While waiting for that, if I just come over here, can we see it from this angle? You can just there, you can see it just off the edge there. There's the other Aurora node. Oh, the first tree's already up. So this should provide me with a hell of a lot of wood, a hell of a lot of apples, and a lot of saplings. So we can run down and check that out. So yeah, I'm intending to live stream Agrarian Skies again tonight. I really enjoyed Agrarian. I say tonight is actually Thursday morning, but tonight for you guys as you're watching this will be Saturday. So we should start seeing no apples. The saplings will go back into the pot, that's not a problem. Come on, give me some apples. Not worried if it doesn't. It will do though, because he's probably just been unlucky with those. So that will keep ticking. That power is probably going to be good for a while. These are pretty good, but I will get this tesseracted into a power grid. We're going to have a fairly comprehensive power grid thing going on. So yeah, I'm going to be streaming tonight, which will be Saturday the, what will it be, 10th I think. Let me just double check my calendar. It will be Saturday the 10th. Yep, usual time, 9 PM UK time, which is UTC +1. And the power grid will be a big one. Oh, we're up to 485 let uses. Good. Almost to the point where I only need 49,500. As I say, I've got quite a bit of the stuff necessary to start making the tesseracts, or at least the first ones. We're going to have a couple of these kind of setups, probably running, I'm thinking maybe 12 or so, or maybe 12, maybe 6 per side magmatic engines going into some redstone energy cells, and then across this side on the tesseracts we'll have some more energy cells to perform, like give us battery buffers. This lot will need to be upgraded. I'll probably try hardened, to be honest, to start off with. It may be enough if we're having like discrete cells. Anyway, got a few quests hammered down. I've got this one to obviously continue working towards. This one is going to be a bit of a swine, I'm sure. And we need to start on this one, because when we get into this we can actually start. This is where the tree farm will come in, getting this quest, and I think that's something stupid like about 600,000 or 6 million blocks of wood or some insane number. But yeah, so anyway, I will see you later on this evening. Or at least for you it will be anyway. So thanks for watching, guys. Making a little bit of progress, steady progress, but progress all the same, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.